Hello to you, Edwin Dearborn here, coming from Sunrise Coffee in fabulous Las Vegas. And this is another edition of Caffeinated Content where we talk about great business ideas over a hot cup of coffee. Today I'm going to talk about Facebook's new algorithm change, simplified for us newbies. I'm kind of a newbie too. Compared to Mark Zuckerberg, I'm a total newbie. But I'm getting a lot of questions like, what do these algorithm changes mean? Well, Mark Zuckerberg put out his own Facebook post, and I read it, and I want to go over one key point that he stresses several times in his own post. Now, this is Mark Zuckerberg talking about the algorithm change, and this is what he says, quote, "time well spent," unquote. That's what the algorithm's about. Time well spent. Now, what this means is that they want to put more of your friends' content on there than business content. Does that mean that businesses aren't going to be able to reach people? Not at all. Facebook is a for-profit corporation that's got to satisfy their shareholders. So if you're advertising with Facebook, your ads are going to appear with your target audience. That is not going to change. Believe me, Facebook is not going to bite the hand that feeds them, and what feeds them is advertising dollars. So, but your native or your organic content as a business is going to suffer unless you understand this change that Mark Zuckerberg and his team are trying to put back into Facebook. See, Facebook is about connecting with people, and they want people connecting with people. So what does time well spent mean? Let's just kind of dissect this. So if I post something like this video, hopefully my friends and followers are going to see it, right? Now, what determines whether more people see my video on Facebook is if people engage it. Like if right now you start giving it a thumbs up or a heart, if you could do that, that'd be great. Or you share it, or you comment, or you stay on the video while I'm talking about it. This is a key thing. So what do you want to create as content? Well, if you get content that creates discussion and conversation, meaning actual likes and more importantly, comments and dialogue. So let's say I do this video and no one likes it, no one comments. Maybe 50 people will see it. But let's say my video sparks discussion. Well, that would be defined as, by Mark Zuckerberg, as time well spent. So they can determine that they feel that it's an actual value of time well spent based on the number of thumbs up, hearts, and just as importantly, or more importantly, are people commenting? And am I commenting back? See, they want to see dialogue and two-way communication in the posts. The more comments they see, as well as me responding to those comments and then responding back, is considered time well spent. Because see, what Facebook is trying to do with their new algorithm changes is validate and award people that are creating content that creates people going back and forth in a conversation. So it's no longer just a matter of how many likes or how many hearts you're getting, but how many people are talking back and forth. They consider that a natural exchange of human interaction, and they want Facebook to actually mirror how people talk in real life. So if they see dialogue between you and me, then they consider that time well spent. Because if we were spending time together in person, what would we be doing? We would be acknowledging each other, we'd be sharing ideas, we'd be going back and forth. And if we had time well spent, we'd probably spend a lot of time on that in that conversation. Or there'd be a lot of good exchange within that conversation in a short period of time. All Mark Zuckerberg and his team are trying to do is mirror and duplicate the natural, organic way that people communicate in real life. So if your business page is posting a lot of stuff, but it's getting zero engagement, it's not going to rank very high. So you've got to figure out and reverse engineer, and particularly if you're a business that relies on Facebook for brand building, for lead generation, right? Is what is the type of things that I can talk about that is going to get people to give me thumbs up, that's going to create dialogue. It could be controversial, it could be informative, it could be how-to content, it could be your viewpoints, it could be your outrage. But again, realize what Facebook is trying to do with what Mark Zuckerberg said is time well spent, is that you're spending time with the content, you're communicating with the content, and the content creator is communicating back to you when you communicate. See, we've got two-way communication going, and that is what this new algorithm is all about, is creating dialogue and time well spent, as Mark Zuckerberg called it, between individuals. So if you're a business that's paying to play, that's paying to put your advertisements in front of people, that's gonna suffer, probably not at all, because if you're unhappy with the experience with your Facebook advertising because of these changes, you're gonna stop spending money. And Facebook, as a for-profit organization, definitely wants you spending money. They want you spending time, and they want you spending money. They've captured the world. Get this, 70% of Americans spend an average of 49 minutes per day on Facebook. But the algorithm changes they just don't want people scrolling and kind of getting bored and feeling numb. They want people interacting. They want people communicating. They want people sharing. And their algorithms are going to start measuring and validating content that gets people to converse, that gets people to talk back and forth, just like we do in real life. So if you need help developing a content strategy with Facebook Live, video, content marketing, social media advertising, you should contact me. I'm staying on top of all these changes. This is what we do. We show brands how to build awareness. Believe me, every week I get referrals and I get business from Facebook, social media, and YouTube. Not only that, I get asked to speak at conferences, I get asked to consult, I get asked to travel around the world, all through social media. But you gotta know how to put yourself out there and reverse engineer what people want to talk about and what people want to hear, and how to distribute that content. So if you don't really have a content marketing and social media marketing advertising strategy, you really should call me right now. Just comment below. We can go on Facebook, Messenger, or we can talk to each other. Maybe you can fly out to Vegas, or I can fly out to you, or whatever, but we should be working together to take advantage of these changes within Facebook, as well as the fast-paced world that's moving more and more towards video and content marketing. This is Edwin Dearborn, author of Power Branding Secrets. Hope you found today's edition of Caffeinated Content enlightening and informative. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.